You may think that a small glass of water before bed is harmless, even healthy. But what if I told you that after 60, that simple habit could be the very reason you keep waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning? What feels like a small choice at night might actually be stealing hours of deep restorative sleep that your brain and body desperately need. Today, I'm going to show you why plain water no longer works the same way it once did, and how a smarter choice, 5 gentle bedtime drinks, can calm your nerves, relax your body, and help you sleep through the night without interruption. Here's what most people don't realize. As we grow older, the body makes less of the hormones that keep the bladder quiet overnight. At the same time, melatonin, the natural signal for sleep, also declines year after year. That means even a few sips of plain water can trigger your bladder, forcing you awake long before sunrise. And once that deep sleep is broken, it's much harder to get it back. The result is restless nights, groggy mornings, and a slow loss of energy that many seniors mistake as just old age. But the good news is, you don't need to give up evening drinks altogether. You only need to switch to the right ones. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from, and what time is it right now? Leave a comment below. I can't wait to see your answers. And if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. If not, just give it a like. It really helps this channel grow. Why plain water can disrupt your sleep? Most of us grew up believing that water is always good for the body, no matter the time of day. And in many ways, that belief is true. Water supports digestion, circulation, and nearly every function that keeps us alive. But here is what many people over 60 are never told. While water is healthy, it does not contain the nutrients your body needs to relax into deep, restful sleep. Instead, it passes straight through your system, and at night, that process can quietly work against you. After the age of 60, the body no longer manages fluids in the same steady rhythm it once did. One key hormone, called vasopressin, naturally declines with age. Vasopressin's role is to help the kidneys slow down urine production while you sleep, so the bladder stays calm through the night. When levels of this hormone drop, your kidneys keep working at full pace, producing more urine even when the rest of your body is trying to rest. Alongside this change, melatonin, the hormone that signals it is time to sleep, also declines year by year. This means your body is both producing more urine and finding it harder to stay in deep sleep. The bladder itself also becomes more sensitive with age. In your younger years, it could hold close to 16 ounces, around 500 milliliters, before sending an urgent signal to the brain. But after 60, that threshold shrinks. For some, just 5 ounces, about half a glass, is enough to trigger a strong message: wake up, you need the bathroom. And once you are awake, it is rarely easy to fall back into the same deep, healing sleep. Real stories bring this truth closer to home. In Minnesota, an older gentleman named Robert kept his lifelong habit of drinking 2 tall glasses of water before bed. For decades, it never caused a problem. But by the time he turned 70, he was waking up 3 times each night, shuffling down the hallway in the dark, and feeling drained by morning. He thought it was simply old age, but in reality, his body was quietly responding to those hormonal shifts. In Mumbai, a grandmother named Shanti believed her nightly ginger tea was helping her digestion and calming her stomach. Yet, night after night, she woke up at 2 a.m. and again at 4 a.m., her bladder too restless to let her sleep through. When she finally stopped drinking late in the evening, her nights slowly became more peaceful and her mornings brighter. So, what is the lesson here? It is not your fault, and it is not a sign that your body is failing you. These changes are part of the natural rhythm of aging. The good news is that you're not powerless. By shifting your evening routine, reducing plain water intake after dinner, avoiding large cups of tea late at night, and choosing smaller nutrient rich drinks. Instead, you can work with your body instead of against it. Think of it this way: your body is still listening to you, but the signals have changed. When you understand those signals, you can respond with wisdom and kindness. And with a few simple adjustments, your nights can once again bring you the deep, uninterrupted rest you deserve. Principles for choosing the right bedtime drink. When it comes to sleeping well after 60, the drink you choose before bed can make all the difference. Your body needs gentle support at night, not just hydration, but nutrients that signal relaxation and calm. The best bedtime drinks provide minerals like magnesium and potassium, which ease tense muscles and steady the heartbeat, while also delivering amino acids such as glycine and tryptophan that help your brain create serotonin and melatonin, the natural hormones of rest. Equally important, the drink should not overstimulate your bladder. Plain water passes too quickly, while caffeinated tea or sugary beverages can trigger restlessness. Instead, the goal is something warm, soothing, and easy to digest, especially for older stomachs that no longer process food as quickly as they once did. Warmth alone signals comfort, but when combined with calming nutrients, it becomes a quiet invitation for your body to release the day. In the United States, many older adults end their evenings with a small cup of sleep tea or a glass of warm milk. In India, families often turn to Ayurveda traditions like golden turmeric milk or herbal infusions that calm both the body and spirit. Though the cultures differ, the principle is the same: use something gentle, natural, and nourishing to guide the body towards sleep. The habit works best when you keep it light, no more than 120 to 150 milliliters, sipped slowly about an hour before bed. Think of it not as a quick drink, but as a nightly ritual. Let each sip be a reminder that you still hold power over your health. Even with age, your choices matter, and with the right bedtime drink, peaceful nights are not out of reach. Bedtime drink 1. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. One of the gentlest and most reliable drinks for better sleep after 60 is a small cup of warm, unsweetened almond milk. While plain water often wakes you, almond milk can actually help you fall into deeper rest because it provides exactly what your body needs at night. It is naturally rich in magnesium, a mineral that calms tense muscles and steadies the nervous system, and it also contains tryptophan, an amino acid that your brain converts into serotonin and then melatonin, the hormones that tell your body it is time to sleep. Science has backed up what many elders have quietly discovered in their own homes. In one study, adults who drank almond milk twice a day for just 2 weeks increased their average deep sleep by over 20 minutes each night. They also woke up less frequently and reported feeling clearer and more refreshed in the morning. For someone who has spent years waking at 2 or 3 a.m., 20 extra minutes of deep sleep can feel like a priceless gift. Another reason almond milk is especially helpful for older adults is that it is lighter on the stomach than cow's milk. Many seniors in the United States experience bloating or digestive upset from lactose, even if they tolerated it well in their younger years. Almond milk offers the same warmth and comfort, but without the heaviness, making it easier to rest without discomfort. In American households, almond milk has become a symbol of healthy living, often chosen for its low sugar and gentle effect on digestion. In India, families often make it even more soothing by adding a pinch of cinnamon or cardamom, creating both a pleasant aroma and a calming effect on circulation and mood. These traditions remind us that good health is not just about nutrients, but also about the small rituals that signal peace to the mind. To prepare, simply warm 4 to 5 ounces, about 120 to 150 milliliters of plain unsweetened almond milk. Sip it slowly, about an hour before bed perhaps, with a sprinkle of cinnamon or a touch of cardamom. Think of it not as medicine, but as a nightly act of self-care. With each sip, you are telling your body, it is safe to let go now. And with that, your nights can slowly shift from restless to restful, one small glass at a time. Bedtime, drink 2. Chamomile tea. For centuries, chamomile tea has been used as a gentle remedy to calm the body and ease the mind. What makes it so effective is a natural compound called apigenin, which binds to special receptors in the brain known as GABA receptors. These receptors help slow down nerve activity, reduce anxiety, and prepare the nervous system for rest. Instead of forcing drowsiness, the way many sleeping pills do, chamomile quietly signals the body that it is safe to let go. Scientific studies have confirmed what tradition has long suggested. In one trial, older adults over 65 who drank chamomile tea each night fell asleep more quickly, woke up less often, and described their sleep as deeper and more satisfying. Even a small change, falling asleep 15 minutes faster or avoiding one middle of the night awakening, can transform how you feel the next day. For seniors who often struggle with memory lapses, fatigue, or balance issues caused by poor sleep, these minutes are not small, they are precious. In the United States, chamomile tea is easy to find in every grocery store, often sitting on the same shelf as green tea or black tea. Many older Americans already keep a box in the cupboard, but they may not realize its real value at bedtime. In India, families often prepare chamomile tea with a personal touch, adding a slice of ginger for warmth or a drop of vanilla for comfort. These simple traditions turn a basic cup of tea into a nightly ritual that signals peace to both body and spirit. To prepare, steep 1 chamomile tea bag in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool until it feels comfortably warm, then sip it slowly about 45 minutes before bed. Avoid adding sugar or honey if you're watching your blood sugar, and think of the process itself as part of your winding down routine. Chamomile tea is more than just a beverage. It is a reminder that you still have the power to shape your nights with simple, caring choices. Each cup whispers reassurance you are not powerless against restless sleep. And with patience, this gentle tea can help you reclaim the deep restorative rest your body and mind have been longing for. Bedtime. Drink 3. Lightly warmed coconut water. At first, the idea of drinking coconut water before bed may sound unusual, especially if you're used to having it cold in the daytime. But when served lightly warmed and diluted, coconut water can be one of the most gentle ways to support your body through the night. The secret lies in its natural supply of minerals, especially potassium and magnesium, that calm muscle contractions, steady nerve signals, and help your bladder remain quiet until morning. Research has shown that older adults with low potassium levels are more likely to experience frequent nighttime urination. Without enough of this mineral, the body struggles to balance fluids, which leads to more trips to the bathroom. By restoring potassium and magnesium naturally through coconut water, many seniors have reported fewer awakenings and a deeper, more restorative rest. For someone who has felt trapped by broken nights, this simple shift can feel like gaining back a part of life they thought was gone forever. In India, coconut water is a familiar part of daily life, often enjoyed fresh during hot afternoons. Families traditionally see it as cooling, but when gently warmed and sipped after dinner, it offers a calmer, more comforting effect on digestion and the bladder. In the United States, warm coconut water is less common, but many health conscious seniors are beginning to see it as a tropical touch with a purpose, a small taste of the exotic that carries real benefits for sleep. To prepare, dilute fresh coconut water with an equal amount of warm water, making sure it is not too hot or too cold. Add a thin slice of fresh ginger if you like, which supports digestion and adds warmth. Drink a small cup, about 120 milliliters, at least 1 hour after dinner, giving your body time to process it gently before bed. If you have ever woken up with leg cramps, restless legs, or the sudden urge to urinate despite drinking very little, this may be the solution. Think of it not as a strange experiment, but as a natural way to work with your body's needs at this stage of life. With each sip, you are nourishing balance, calm, and the possibility of uninterrupted rest. And with that, you remind yourself that even small choices still carry the power to change how your nights feel. Bedtime. Drink 4. Golden milk with black pepper. Golden milk is more than just a warm drink. It is a soothing tradition that blends turmeric, black pepper, and milk into a healing ritual. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful compound that reduces stress by lowering cortisol, the hormone that often keeps the mind alert long past bedtime. By calming cortisol, your body can naturally begin producing melatonin, the signal that tells the brain it is safe to rest. The addition of black pepper may seem small, but it plays a vital role. Piperine, the active compound in pepper, increases the absorption of curcumin by nearly 7 to 8 times. Without it, much of turmeric's potential is lost. Together, they work like a team pepper, unlocking turmeric's strength and milk, delivering warmth and comfort that the body craves in the evening. The benefits go beyond sleep. For many older adults, stiff joints, nighttime aches, and silent inflammation are constant companions. Golden milk has been shown to ease these discomforts, reduce joint pain, and improve mobility, making mornings less stiff and more hopeful. It is a reminder that rest is not just about closing your eyes, it is about helping the whole body repair. In India, this drink is lovingly called haldi doodh and has been passed down for generations in Ayurveda. Parents and grandparents often prepare it as a natural remedy for colds fatigue or simply as a way to wind down at night. In the United States, it has become known as the golden milk latte, often served in cafes and wellness shops as part of a modern health routine. Though the names differ, the purpose remains the same: comfort, healing, and renewal. To prepare at home, mix half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper into about 150 milliliters of warm milk. Almond milk, oat milk, or regular cow's milk all work well. Sip it slowly about an hour before bedtime and allow the warmth to ease both body and mind. If you have felt trapped by restless nights or worried that aging means surrendering to poor sleep, remember this: you still have tools that work with your body. Each cup of golden milk is more than a drink. It is a quiet message of care, reminding you that peaceful sleep and healing rest are still within reach. Bedtime, drink 5. Gelatin or bone broth. Among all the bedtime drinks, gelatin and bone broth stand out because of their natural richness in glycine and amino acid with powerful effects on sleep. Glycine gently slows, the heart rate lowers, core body temperature, and increases slow brain waves, the very patterns the body needs to enter deep, dreamless, and restorative rest. Unlike sleeping pills, which push you into drowsiness, glycine works with your body's natural rhythm, helping you drift into sleep more smoothly. Research has shown that as little as 3 grams of glycine taken before bed can improve sleep quality in older adults. Participants reported fewer awakenings, more restful mornings, and clearer focus during the day. For seniors who have grown accustomed to restless nights, the promise of waking up refreshed without medication feels both surprising and deeply encouraging. Beyond sleep, these drinks offer additional support. Both gelatin and bone broth provide collagen and other nutrients that strengthen joints, improve skin elasticity, and assist muscle recovery functions that often slow with age. For older adults who struggle with stiffness in the morning or fear losing independence due to weak joints, this gentle nourishment can feel like a quiet but steady ally. In the United States, bone broth has become a staple of the wellness trend, often sold in health food stores as a convenient way to sip your nutrients. In India, families have long simmered mutton or chicken bones into rich soups, a tradition passed down through generations as a source of comfort and healing. Though the settings are different, both cultures recognize the deep nourishment found in a warm bowl of broth. Preparing these drinks at home is simple. For gelatin, dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored powder into about 120 milliliters of warm water, stirring until smooth, and sip it slowly 30 to 45 minutes before bed. For bone broth, choose a low-sodium version. If possible, heat it gently and drink it on its own for best absorption. If you have spent years believing that broken sleep is just part of aging, let this be a reminder. Your body still knows how to rest when given the right support. With each warm sip of gelatin or bone broth, you are not only nourishing your sleep, but also your strength, your resilience, and your hope for brighter mornings. Smart ways to apply. Bedtime drinks without waking up. Knowing which drink to choose is only half the story. The way you use it each night is what truly makes the difference. Many older adults believe that more is better, but when it comes to bedtime drinks, less is wiser. A small cup, about 120 to 150 milliliters, is enough to provide the calming nutrients your body needs without overwhelming the bladder. Too much even of the right drink can still send you searching for the bathroom before dawn. Timing also plays a critical role. Instead of sipping right before crawling under the blanket, aim to enjoy your drink 60 to 90 minutes before bed. This window gives your body time to absorb the minerals, amino acids, and warmth while still allowing you to empty the bladder before sleep. Think of it as part of an evening sequence. Sip your drink, brush your teeth, visit the bathroom one last time, and finally climb into bed with confidence that your night will be more peaceful. Another principle that makes a big difference is testing one drink at a time. It may be tempting to try almond milk on Monday, chamomile on Tuesday, and golden milk on Wednesday, but that only confuses the body. Instead, choose one drink and stick with it for a full week. Pay attention to how you feel when waking up. Do you notice fewer interruptions? Do your mornings feel lighter? This slow, thoughtful approach helps you discover what truly works for your unique body. Cultural habits can also add depth to this nightly routine. In the United States, many seniors create what is often called a bedtime routine. A dimmed lamp with warm yellow light, quiet music playing softly in the background, maybe even a few pages of a gentle book. These cues tell the mind it is time to slow down, reinforcing the effects of the drink you have chosen. In India, older adults often combine their evening drink with pranayama slow breathing exercises that calm the nervous system and release the day's stress. The rhythm of steady breaths paired with a warm cup creates a harmony that the body cannot ignore. Real stories show how small adjustments create real relief. In Ohio, Mary, age 74, replaced her habit of sipping water in bed with a half cup of chamomile tea taken an hour earlier. She brushed her teeth, visited the bathroom, and then slipped under the covers. Within a week, she was waking up only once instead of 3 times. In Chennai, Arvind, age 71, paired a nightly cup of golden milk with 10 minutes of pranayama. For the first time in years, he began sleeping 6 hours straight, waking to the morning sun instead of the midnight clock. The message is simple but powerful. Your nights can change when you honor both science and routine. The right drink taken in the right way can transform restless hours into healing rest. And with each thoughtful choice, you remind yourself that even in older age, you still hold the keys to peaceful sleep. As we have discovered, plain water before bed is not necessarily harmful, but it does little to support your body's need for deep sleep. Without calming nutrients, it often passes too quickly, leaving the bladder restless and pulling you out of the very rest you are longing for. That is why so many older adults wake in the middle of the night, wondering why sleep feels lighter than it once did. The good news is that you now have 5 simple options: warm, almond milk, chamomile tea, lightly warmed coconut water, golden milk with black pepper, and gelatin or bone broth. Each of these drinks carries nutrients your body can actually use at night, from magnesium and glycine to tryptophan and soothing plant compounds. They work with your body instead of against it, helping you fall asleep naturally and stay there longer. The message is simple. You do not need a dramatic change to see a difference. Sometimes, one small adjustment, a different cup before bed, can restore hours of healing rest. Many seniors in the United States and India have already found that just a few nights of trying the right drink made their mornings lighter and their confidence stronger. So here is your gentle challenge. Pick one drink and try it tonight. Notice how your body responds and share your experience so others can learn from you. Leave the word hope in the comments if you are ready to begin this journey and inspire someone else who may be struggling in silence. And if you would like more simple, trustworthy tips for health after 60, please subscribe to this channel and stay connected. May your nights be peaceful and your mornings full of energy. Because restful sleep is not a luxury, it is your right and it is still within your reach.